Namaskar. This is second session of Paratantravalokan dash Kamsutra. In last session about the Paratantravalokan dash Kamsutra, we discussed the anatomical compatibility of the male and female, and what I emphasized was that Ayurvedic texts have discussed at length the Maithuna Kriya, but it is more oriented towards the Santanartha Maithun. But not only human, but other animals also, they do enjoy the physical interaction, and that is called Ratyartha Maithun, physical interaction for enjoyment, and not only for producing the next generation. So there are two distinct parts. Santanartha Maithun, it is well discussed in Ayurveda, and Ratyartha Maithun, it is well discussed in Kamasutra. So we are referring Kamasutra for it is important for us clinicians, because we witness some problems that are discussed with us by our patients. And one part of that physical compatibility, that is length of the organs of male and female, we discussed last time. We discussed the typology as given by the Kamasutra. And I told you that that is vitally important for us clinicians, because when patients come to us, say for primary infertility or even for some other reasons, we have to examine the patient with Darshana Sparshana Prashna. During darshan, we examine the length physical, but in prashna, we have to ask for quality of the interaction, and that plays an important role in whatever they want to go for, either pregnancy or enjoyment. I am sure everybody has witnessed such patients in your clinic, or maybe your Guruji's clinic, or maybe in your hospital where you have done your internship or during your PG. The patients really come up with incompatibility, and it is either physical type or quality type. Now, in this session, we will discuss the quality compatibility component of the physical interaction. The physical description we have already done. Now, we will go for quality. And that quality is described by Kamasutra. They have given the terminology vague. Vague. We are familiar with that term, Ayurvedic people, but ignorant people, they take Vega as speed. It's not the speed. It's natural urge for Ayurvedic people. But here Kamasutra has used the same term to describe some comprehensive abilities for physical interaction. So he uses the terminology as vague. The terminology is vague. And according to Kama Sutra, there are three types of vague. Three types of vague: Manda Vega, Madhya Vega, and Chanda Vega. You can see on the screen Manda Vega, Madhya Vega, and Chanda Vega. Now, this we know how the Vega are produced. All the other Vega are discussed in Vegana Dharayat. So I don't discuss it at length here. But we know how the pravrutti is generated. Vega, Dharana, Udirana, pravrutti is generated, that we know. Here, the Vega terminology is used with slight difference. Slight. It's inclusive difference. It's not exclusive. Inclusive. Okay. So, the Vega, Manda, Madhya, and Chanda are described, but it's not the only urge. Since the Kama Sutrakar are discussing the quality, they have given three indicators, subjective indicators, which cumulatively form the Vega. Kama Sutrakar has given three subjective indicators which cumulatively or togetherly are responsible for either of the Vega, that is Manda, Madhya, or Chanda. And these three are: one is Preeti, other is Virya, and third is Kshata. You can see on the screen. One is Preeti, other is Virya, and third is Kshata. Now, as far as the Preeti component is discussed, Kama Sutrakar has discussed the single component at length. So, and another thing is, Dr. Leena Bavadekar has discussed the Preeti subject at length, and it is available on my YouTube channel. So kindly refer to that lecture for more information on Preeti. In short, the Preeti is not a one-liner, but it has to be discussed at length. So she has discussed. So I'll refrain from that. Kindly refer to that lecture for more information. Okay, Virya. Second component is Virya. Virya is the reproductive fluid of either male or female, and it is both the quality and quantity are to be taken care of in this while we discuss the total Vega component. The quality and quantity are well discussed in the Ayurvedic text, so you can refer to that. So first component is Preeti, second component is Virya. Virya is the reproductive fluids of either male or female, Shukra or Artava, and it is well discussed in Ayurvedic text, and you have read it since your first year, so I don't think there is need to elaborate. Now it is third component. Third component is kshata, but actually it is kshata sattva. Kshata is, it is a type of prana. Kshata is type of prana, and it is a upalakshan. So it could be your scratches due to your nails, bites, small bites, etc. So that is upalakshan. And kshata is actually kshata sattva, ability to tolerate kshata during physical interaction. Ability to tolerate a kshata during physical interaction is kshata. So the three components which are responsible or which cumulatively form the vega are: one is priti, other is virya, and third is kshata. So that the quality and quantity of priti, quality and quantity of virya, and quality of kshata sattva, all cumulative lead to the either manda vega or madhya vega or chanda vega. So I think this part is clear. Just to revise, we are discussing the quality of physical interaction. For that, the Kamsutrakar has used the word veg, and that veg comprises of three factors, that is priti, virya, and kshata, that is kshata sattva. So this is clear. Now, according to this, we go forward and form a 3x3 table of the quality of physical interaction. And that is Stri or Purusha, either a Manda Vega or Madhya Vega or a Chanda Vega. So there is, you can see on the screen, there is 3x3 table, and that gives us the quality of physical interaction. So you can see, if the Stri and Purusha both are Manda, the quality is said to be Sama. If the Stri and Purusha both are Madhya Vegi, the quality is said to be Sama. The Stri and Purusha, if both are Chanda Vegi, quality is said to be Sama. And all other qualities, that is Manda Vegi Stri and Madhya Vegi or Chanda Vegi Purusha, or vice versa, that is called Vishama. Because in the Vishama, either of the two is hampered qualitatively. That is, it's not satisfied enough. If one of them is Manda Vegi and other is Chanda Vegi, the Chanda Vegi will not be satisfied, and Manda Vegi will be satisfied too early. So that is the problem. I am sure you have faced so many cases complaining of these incompatibilities according to quality. Fine. So there is 3x3 table, Manda Vega, Madhya Vega, Chanda Vega, and Sama and Vishama are their divisions. And now we very well know the treatments, Aushadha Anna Vihar treatments for all these. All the Vishama Vega, we know treatments. Say if the Stri is Madhya Vega and Purusha is Manda Vega, we have to upgrade the male component. So we can use either Vajikarana Aushadha or Rasayana Aushadha or Vajikara Ahar or Vajikara Vihar, whatever. So we know the treatments. So, and that is described at length in the Rasayan chapter, Vajikaran chapter of all the Savitas, Charaka, Sushruta, Vagbat, and we can suggest accordingly the Ahara, Vihara or Aushadhi as per the need of the particular patient. So, in short, the qualitative component described by Kamasutra goes by the name Veg, and the Veg is formed with three sub-factors, that is Preeti, Virya and Kshatasatva, and according to that Vega, the male or the female becomes Mandavegi, Madhyavegi or Chandavegi. And again this gives us a 3x3 table where there are 3 Sama qualities and 6 Vishama qualities. And we know the treatment of the Vishama. That has been rather. I would suggest the audience to read this and accordingly try to visualize the medicines or the ahar or vihar you would like to suggest for such a virtual patient. You can take a virtual case of, say, Chandavegi Purusha and Mandavegi Stri. So, to whom you will advise medicine? What type of ahar you would suggest? And what type of vihar you would suggest? So, you can visualize the 6 Vishama categories and you can form your own table of ahara, vihara, aushadha. So, this much is for today. Thank you. Keep listening.